bunch of these old 2x6s, 2x8s, 2x4s down, get them cleaned up, and building garden bed and shakers, dirt shakers, so it'll be easier to fill garden beds. I'm just trying to use up some of this older stuff before it rots plumb to the ground, being stacked up like it is. These are, this part, once I get them planed down and cleaned up, we're going to use them for the 2x6s, the 2x8s that are a little rough, and a few other ones we're going to use for garden beds. I'm going to build new garden beds, and just one because we got strawberries coming. All the ones that died last year, they replaced, and I got to get a bed. And then the 2x4s are going to be used for shakers. And the other day when I had my table saw set up and was cutting boards for my summer kitchen, I cut all of this out, and some of these was already 2x6s, and I think I've got enough. I cut some 2x8s down to make the worst ones. I cut down to make floor joists, and I may have to cut some more because some of the 2x6s look kind of bad, but I'm hoping to get an 8x12 greenhouse. And then here's some lumber, 2x4 lumber that I thought I might need, and then here's some more plain oak, and then this is what's left out of the floor joists that are really decent. I ain't figured out what I'm going to do with them yet. And then there's some junk ones over there in the back that was short and rotted, and I'm going to cut into something, 2x4s, or maybe, I don't know yet. So just a little thing that I'm doing this morning, but that is a lot, and I still ain't got all my planing done. I still got tons of planing to do, so try to get as much done today as I can, since the rain's going to be off till this afternoon. So I'm going to get all this cleaned up, and then get everything set up and start maybe cutting and trimming some things. I got a couple projects I want to get started on at least. So we're getting ready to set up a bed right here that I made yesterday. I got the shakers and everything else a little early in the morning, but the sun's beating down, so we're going to have to work as much as we can to get this done today. We got this area here was an old charcoal kiln, so there's a lot of I guess biochar, charcoal dust and chunks of charcoal that's been in here for years. It still hasn't broke down completely, and I just skimmed the top layer of soil off, and I'm gonna throw it in a wheelbarrow and save it, and then we'll shake it out and put it in the bed. And then that big pile that's right up there by the shovel is another big pile of dirt where I put these other beds in. That's where I was throwing the dirt and sifting as I needed it to fill the beds. I took all the dirt down to the hard pan out of most of this garden, and we've mulched every year, and we could probably go back right now and scratch off 1 inch to 2 inches of dirt that's in between the beds. So we mulch with grass, and you can see it just takes a long time to break down, but there's a lot of good dirt in here. So I want to get this fired up and going this morning and get this bed straightened out. I'll show you as we progress. That didn't help me lift it up. Pull your end around a little bit. There you go. I don't know what they're really called. We've always called them food bars. They're by Stanley. And if you do any construction or destruction, reclaiming of wood, these things are very, very useful and helpful. Well, this is after all the hard work of sifting that dirt. It took a while. And I still got another bed to fill up, but it ain't going to be quite as, it's not even half this size. So we got 75 strawberries in that bed. It'll be a little crowded until we get another bed, but we're going to start transferring stuff around. So, man, there's this my garden stool that I made. So I'm going to try to fix my shaker, get it. When I get some lumber planed out, I'm going to get it fixed so it'll be a little easier. So that's the dirt pile and the compositing pile. So we're going to just keep that rolling that away and just keep going and going. I'm going to try to get a couple more beds over there this year.